to ask our money not be spent on genocide, their answer is sending the riot police. This is dismantlement, this is suppression, this is a refusal of democracy, this is a refusal of dialogue. At 5 a.m., riot police came at the encampment, surrounded it, and forcefully removed all the citizens present on site. If I were the city of Montreal, if I were part of the CDPQ, the institution, I would be ashamed, because what they've done today is shameful. The police came and destroyed part of several installations that have been put on site. They came with no notice, we weren't warned beforehand. They just came and people were escorted out of the encampment. It took a few hours before people were allowed to get back in the encampment to recover some of their personal belongings, but they done so escorted by one, escorted by police, by riot police. And the City of Montreal public service came and dismantled the totality of the Estomud encampment.
Were there any arrests carried out during the dismantling?
I've been aware of there has been one arrest, but I have no more detail for now.
What is your reaction to police dismantling this encampment?
We came at Victoria Squares to establish this encampment with a clear goal, was asking for divestment from the ongoing genocide by the CDPQ, which currently holds $14.2 billion in companies complicit with the ongoing Israeli occupation and genocide. We were also asking for the government of Quebec to shut down its Quebec office in Tel Aviv, Israel. So far, we haven't received any acknowledgement of our demand by the institution.
Following the dismantling of the encampment, how will you keep up the pressure on both the CDPQ and the Quebec government to remove their bureau in Tel Aviv?
For us, the struggle isn't ending with the end of the Estomud encampment. We will keep the fight going. We will keep fighting. Through this struggle, we've gathered unprecedented popular support. We've gathered a lot of support in the population, in the civil society. There has been more groups than ever concerned about the investments of CDPQ. So we're going to continue, keep up the fight. And we're going to sell on the institution. They cannot shut us down. We will continue. They cannot ignore our voice anymore. We'll keep up the fight until we divest from genocide and until Palestine is free.
Do you think that the removal of this encampment this morning has any relation to the court order that forced the U of T encampment to be dismantled 2 days ago?
Well, I think there was a really concerning discourse. It is all across Canada, but also across Montreal, where people have been a minority, but a vocal minority, have voiced that the public space, they've been against our presence in the public space. And I think that by responding, by giving in to those pressure, the City of Montreal and our institutions are playing a dangerous game. They are saying to the people, to the citizens, those peaceful protests, we won't listen and we won't allow them. So I think this is speaking of the greater. Yeah, I think this is a really preoccupying situation that they gave in, and they are attacking our right to protest, our right to demonstrate, and it's just not only against us. There have been similar repression against our comrades in the University of Sherbrooke. Here I'm at McGill, similar at the Faubourg encampment. We are here. We are standing. We must say no to. We must refuse those dismantlements.
Following the dismantlement of the Estomud encampment this morning, what are we seeing at the two other encampments in Montreal right now?
So far, I've been informed that there's a growing police presence around the Faubourg encampment. So I don't have any more information at the moment, but there's a growing presence of police. People are fearing another police intervention today at the Faubourg encampment, which we absolutely denounce. Also, I'm currently standing here at McGill University. So here in McGill, there's also growing concerns because the police have said they would came by 1 p.m. They're still not here yet, but they're saying they will come into the camp, and I've heard to force their way into the camp. So what we're seeing is a growing climate of repression, and I find that really, really preoccupying.
Since the Al Samud encampment was first set up, could you explain to me a little bit about just regarding the police presence and if there was any, intimidation from police towards campers?
Well, there has been constant police presence around encampments. Also, I must say, okay, yeah. I must say, in fact, there are legal concerns for me personally to speak on this issue right now because I've been arrested by the police on July 1st on several criminal charges. So for me, it's difficult to comment on this, but I must say there was police presence.
The Montreal Police, the Caisse de dépôt et placement du Québec, and the Office of Quebec's Ministre de Relations Internationales et de la Francophonie did not respond to a request for comment before the deadline of this report.